A single text message just stole $500 million from people who thought they were too smart to get scammed. If you think you're too smart to fall for a crypto scam, the criminals behind Operation Borrelli made $500 million betting you're wrong. In the next 11 minutes, you'll know the three red flags that could save your life savings. Everyone believes crypto thieves are just basement hackers stealing coins. The reality? This was a military precision psychological operation that turned artificial intelligence into the perfect predator. But first, let me show you how artificial intelligence learned to break hearts and empty wallets. Picture this. You match with someone gorgeous on a dating app. They message first. The conversation flows naturally. They're successful, charming, maybe even call you for video chats. Here's what you don't see behind that perfect smile. That person doesn't exist. The Operation Borrelli network didn't just steal money, they industrialized heartbreak. Using artificial intelligence, they created thousands of fake people designed to target your exact psychological profile. Lonely professionals, recent divorcees, anyone showing investment interest on social media. The AI studied your posts, your comments, your likes. It knew your favorite movies before your first date. But here's the terrifying part: these weren't random scammers in their basement. The Borelli network operated 53 scam compounds across Southeast Asia. Many used trafficked workers forced to run these operations under threat of violence. Real people, trapped in buildings, forced to break hearts for a living. The romance phase lasted weeks, sometimes months. They studied you. They learned your dreams, your fears, your financial situation, all while their handlers planned your financial destruction. Quiz. Can you spot the AI generated profile? I'll show you two photos, one real, one fake. Drop your guess in the comments. But building trust was just step one of a three-step psychological demolition. Step two is where they turn your emotions into their ATM. After weeks of building trust, your new partner casually mentions their crypto investments. They're not selling you anything, they're just sharing their success. Look at this profit I made today. They send a screenshot, $1,500 in one day. They give you access to their trading platform. It looks identical to legitimate exchanges, real time charts, professional interface, customer service chat that responds in minutes. You invest $500 as a test. Within 3 days, you've made $800. The platform shows it clearly in green numbers. You can even withdraw some profits to test it. $200 hits your bank account. It's real money in your real account. This is called pig butchering. They fatten you up before the slaughter. You invest more, 5,000, then 15,000. The profits keep rolling in. But here's what you don't know. That $200 withdrawal, it came from the next victim's deposit. The Borelli network operated like a massive pyramid scheme, using new victim money to pay earlier victims just enough to keep them believing. Your $15,000, it's already gone. The platform you're using isn't connected to any real exchange. Those profits you see, they exist only on your screen. Here's a fact that'll shock you. The average victim lost $68,000. Some lost their life savings, their retirement funds, their children's college money. When you try to withdraw your full amount, they'll ask for taxes, fees, verification deposits. You'll never see that money again. Quiz. How much do you think the largest single victim lost? The answer is heartbreaking. I'll reveal it in the next section. But how did they make your money disappear so completely? The technology they used was absolutely terrifying. The Borelli network didn't just steal crypto, they built a financial washing machine that made your money disappear across 6 continents in under 4 minutes. Your money disappears in 3 moves. First, your money hits their fake platform. The moment you hit send, automated systems take over. Second, robots split your 60,000 across dozens of exchanges. One large amount becomes hundreds of small transactions that look like normal trading. Third, it gets mixed with legitimate business transactions. Restaurants in Estonia, tech companies in Singapore, online stores in Germany. Your 60,000 becomes untraceable in under 4 minutes. But here's the heartbreaking part: the largest single victim, a retired teacher from Ohio who lost $432,000. Her entire pension gone. By the time you realize you've been scammed, your money has touched 7 countries and 43 different accounts. When you report it to police, they have to coordinate with law enforcement across multiple continents just to start the investigation. This wasn't just theft, it was jurisdiction shopping. They designed the system to be impossible to investigate. When Spanish police started looking, the money was already in Hong Kong. When Hong Kong authorities responded, it had moved to Estonia, 5,000 victims, $500 million gone into the digital void. Quiz. How many countries do you think your money would touch in this system? Most people guess 3 or 4. The real number will shock you. So, how did law enforcement finally crack this code that seemed impossible to break? Operation Borrelli wasn't just a police investigation, it was a technological arms race. For 2 years, Europol assembled what they called their digital dream team: cryptocurrency specialists, artificial intelligence experts, behavioral analysts, international lawyers, all working together to hunt down the unhuntable. The breakthrough came when they realized the network's greatest strength was also its fatal weakness. The more sophisticated the money laundering, the more digital fingerprints it left behind. Every AI generated identity had subtle patterns, facial features that followed algorithmic rules, document formats that matched specific software. Every shell company had hidden connections, shared IP addresses, similar registration timestamps, banking relationships that formed a web. But the real breakthrough came from studying the human element. The trafficked workers running these scams, they made mistakes, small ones, a slang word from their home country, a cultural reference that didn't match their fake identity. Europol's team mapped these patterns across thousands of conversations. They tracked the real people behind the fake accounts to physical locations. June 25th, 2025, 6 a.m. local time. The hunt was over. Madrid, Canary Islands, 5 arrests, computer servers seized. But here's what made this different from every other crypto bust in history. They didn't just catch the criminals, they mapped the entire ecosystem, every shell company, every fake identity, every money laundering route. Within 48 hours, they shared that intelligence with law enforcement agencies worldwide. Similar networks started shutting down across 4 continents. The hunters had become the hunted. When Europol's cryptocurrency specialist walked into that Madrid apartment, they weren't just arresting scammers, they were serving notice to every cybercriminal network on Earth. We can find you, we can track you, we can stop you. The Borrelli takedown wasn't just about $540 million or 5,000 victims, it was proof that even the most sophisticated AI powered crime networks leave digital DNA. Within a month, similar operations across Southeast Asia started shutting down. The psychological warfare that made these scams so effective, it worked both ways. When criminals realized they could be caught, many just disappeared. But the real victory goes deeper than arrests. The techniques developed for Borrelli are now being used worldwide. The software that maps synthetic identities, the algorithms that track cryptocurrency flows, the psychological profiles that identify scam patterns. They're all part of a new global defense system against cybercrime. So here's what you need to remember about the $540 million Borrelli network. It succeeded because it exploited human psychology, not just technology. They understood that the best security system in the world can't protect against a broken heart or the fear of missing out. Your 3 red flags that could save your life savings. Red flag 1: anyone who introduces crypto investments after building a romantic connection. Red flag 2: trading platforms that only allow deposits through cryptocurrency. Red flag 3: profits you can see on screen but can't withdraw in full. Remember, your money touched 9 countries in that system. The criminals are getting smarter, but so is law enforcement. Operation Borrelli proved that international cooperation can win this technological arms race, but only if we stay alert. Quiz: What was the biggest red flag you noticed in this entire operation? Let me know what caught your attention most. Remember, in the digital age, your heart and your wallet need the same level of protection. Your awareness is the best defense. Share this video. Protect someone you care about. Because the next text message saying, "Hey, beautiful," might be worth $500 million to someone who doesn't deserve it. Hit subscribe for more breakdowns of the crypto security tools that actually work. And drop a comment below. Have you ever encountered anything like this? Your story might save someone else. Stay informed, stay safe, and see you in the next one.